there's this video of Wemby fired up the Spurs before Game 6, and everybody's giving him props, about how good of a leader he is. The fact that he's only 22 years old is amazing. It's crazy that we're seeing this emergence of a superstar, right? Maybe arguably already a superstar. He's already won DPOY. He's already led the league in blocks. That's all great. Of course, we got to give props to Wemby. But what I want to talk about, which I didn't see anybody talking about, is the rest of the Spurs squad. Because yes, Victor's natural leadership is important and going to be a huge differentiator throughout his career. What might be just as important is the rest of the guys on the squad who are actually listening to him, who are actually coachable, and who don't have a big enough ego that they feel insecure about Victor as their leader. Right? Because that's what makes teams special. That's what breeds championship culture. Yeah, you need one or two star players, but everyone else also needs to fall in line and understand their role and be good with that role, regardless of age. Right? So this Spurs squad is really young, got a couple of vets, although they're not starters, right? Most of their guys are young. But that to me really is a good sign. If you're a Spurs fan, you got to be super optimistic. You got to be super happy that you landed Wemby, and not just that you landed Wemby, but that you've landed guys like Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, etc. All these guys that buy into the culture. The Spurs have always done that as an organization, and we're seeing it once again with Victor's emergence as a superstar. So it'll be exciting. If the Spurs didn't have this, they likely wouldn't have gotten this far. I think the Spurs have always been good about recruiting people who fit into this culture. Not all teams have this culture, and I think it's something special to see. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know what you think.